Hello and welcome to this week's episode
of Advice for Your Besties.
Woo, woo. We've got quite a few questions. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, let's hop in fast because I want to get it to as many as possible.
Okay. What do you do when you want to break up with your girl? So we're talking about your Botox girl, your hair girl, your trainer, your skin girl, your extension girl, your self-tanner girl. Like, what do you do? Okay. Honestly, I would just ghost them. What do you think?
I think I would feel better having the conversation.
About why you're moving on?
Why you will no longer be seeing me. Maybe it's not forever, but at this time, blah, blah.
I guess like with my trainer, I did have to say like, hey, like I'm not going to come in for a while. My schedule is changing. I just have to.
Could you imagine ghosting your trainer?
Okay, like that would be weird.
That would be literally the worst thing ever.
I guess
you imagine?
Yeah, I had a closer relationship with my trainer than any of my other girls.
A lot of your friends, too.
Yeah, I know.
Because they see you and you're like one of your most important activities of your life.
Yeah. Like I'm close with my lash lady and my skin lady and my trainer.
So how would you break up with them?
I would like with my trainer, I'm like, hey, it's just like not working out with my schedule anymore. It's nothing personal. I just have to move on. And that was 100% true. So I think I would just have to say like, I'm sorry, like this doesn't fit into my lifestyle anymore.
Oh, yeah.
This doesn't fit into my budget anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's be honest.
Yeah. This doesn't fit into my budget anymore. So I'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my experience was I did ghost my hair person.
Mm-hmm.
And
I guess we both did.
And it made me feel very, very bad and guilty and like a shitty thing to do because we were friends. And it never sat right. And then I ran into a friend and we both use her.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, how's that? Yo, your hair looks great. Are you still seeing Liz? And I was like, no. And I told her at that time, which this is it was true. And I meant it. I was like, I'm going to reach out and apologize because what I did wasn't right. So the problem is, I think with your it girl, more than likely they become your friends. They're not just your service provider. So do they deserve, the question is, are they your friend?
Yeah. Like, are they actually your friend? And would you hang out with them?
Like, do you text them? And like, do you text them things other than just like your appointment time?
Right. Exactly. So, I think if you do have more than appointment time text, then yeah, you should give them an explanation. And I didn't feel as guilty because I gave her a heads up like, hey, I'm getting my extensions put in. So I'm probably going to have her do my color because it has to match.
You did do that?
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
Oh, yeah.
I straight ghosted.
Oh, no, I totally did that. And then I also referred her a couple people. So I was like.
Oh, so now you're like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You made me look like an asshole.
No.
And I brought you along. So it was like, ugh. Anyway, I did resolve it. And I got to tell you, it really lightened my chest. Like,
good.
Yeah, it did the right thing.
So and you're seeing her tomorrow?
I am going to go see her tomorrow. So that's how we resolve that.
I will be back, Liz. I will be back.
Yeah.
Because I want a new hair color for 2023. Okay. Who's your favorite rapper?
Eminem.
Oh, why?
Because he's like blue collar street. And he's just a little angry.
Let's see. It used to be 50 Cent when I was in high school. And then I moved on to T.I. when I was in college. I just love his beats. And he's kind of like a little cutie.
Did you watch the show?
Yeah.
I did too.
I know. Like, he's such a little cutie. And like, I think I'm still like, T.I. is my go-to.
I don't really listen to a lot of T.I. Maybe I'll add that to our playlist.
Yeah, add that to the playlist. Bring him out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
And I do like Drake. I'm like dying to see him in concert.
Oh, yeah. I bet that would be really good. So hot.
That'd be like so sick.
Yeah, that would be sick. Yeah. Okay. What else?
Let's see. Florida or California?
Oh, this is a good one. What do you say?
California.
Okay.
And this is why. Because I went to Florida when I was younger. As a child, I went to Disney World. And I think I was maybe like 10 the first time I went to Florida. And I remember I was on the beach and there was a dead pelican washed up on the shore. And I was like disgusted. And I think there's jellyfish in the water. And I was too scared to go in the ocean. So it kind of scarred it for me. But also, I do have a soft spot in my heart for Florida because when I got engaged, we went on vacation to Pensacola.
Oh, I thought you were in New Orleans.
Well, we were. We like started in Pensacola. That's where I thought it was going down and it didn't. So then we went over to New Orleans, and that's actually where I got engaged. But like, I just remember that vacation, like, oh, we were in Pensacola and like Florida.
I had
and,
no
like,
idea Florida was a part of that story.
Yeah, yeah, that's where it started.
Oh,
And we went to New Orleans for like a day and a half or something like that. Got engaged and then went back to Florida.
that's nice.
So yeah, and like I went to Miami with my friend one time, and that was a shit show. Like,
So why do you like California better?
because I have like a lot of Florida memories, but I mean, if I had to pick where I was going to go, I would pick California because it's not humid there. The humidity like kills
You
me.
say stupid shit.
That's it.
Yeah, I swear to God, some of your things are so dumb. Because I actually don't like the beach.
Yeah.
One time, Lindsay said she doesn't really like the beach.
Yeah.
Wait, you like?
I like to be on the beach and like, but not in the water. I don't want to be in the water. I'd like want to be on a towel or like a chair. I don't want like sand touching me really.
And I don't like the heat or the humidity.
Yeah.
I was like, so you don't like summer?
I like the heat, just not the humidity.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm a sweaty ass person. Like I don't need
That's true.
the
It
extra.
doesn't take much for you to break
No.
into a sweat.
No, it does not.
Okay, here's how I feel about California and Florida. Florida is in my soul. It is imprinted into my
Oh.
DNA. Like I am the freakiest in Florida. Like short skirts, like barely like flip-flops and just like, right? I don't know. Like Miami and Key West. I just have I really, really love it. Like it just is such a turn on. California is the version I want to be dignified. I want to be in like Del Mar, like Blue Blood, like does Beachy Town.
Mm-hmm.
And a part of me hopes that that will be my full identity, because I can go down like further south and like go to this like surf town, beach towns where I can kind of let my hair down. And it's more of a vibe
Yeah.
than Florida. Florida's just like, get your swerve on. Do you know I was almost sex trafficked in Miami once?
That tracks.
By Russians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
makes sense.
So Doug and I were down there, and I was not young. I mean, I'm 33,
Yeah.
and we were down there for a wedding. And we were in Miami before we headed down to the Keys, and we were at a nightclub. I was still drinking then. He was drinking. And we walked into this club. It was pretty crowded, and he looked Eastern European. I don't know if he was Russian, but he like bumped into Doug. And he was like, what? So then we moved around. Same guy keeps like kind of following him. The second time, like two guys kind of bumped into him. And Doug was like, could see the room where these like guys were like crowding in on him towards like to pick him off. And then he could see them at the same time, like trying to like cut me loose, like cut me
Oh,
out of, you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
separate the two of us.
Yeah.
And he like grabbed me by the hand and like we ran out of there.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what? Isn't that amazing? I can't wait to tell all my friends I almost got sex trafficked. That's not funny. Sex work is not great. It's bad. But I was very flattered. Russians love me.
They do.
And I love them right back. Okay. So that's how I feel about California and Miami.
Are boob jobs still in?
I don't know.
I don't know. I would say maybe not like the big ones, but maybe just like a little tiny.
Teardrops.
Yeah.
Teardrops are always hot.
Yeah.
And if it fills you out, yeah, you can't complain. But here's the thing. Yeah, I don't think we're looking at like
we're not Pam Anderson.
No, we're
anymore.
not. No, we're not double D'ing it. We don't
No.
want like very large like grapefruits that sit up.
Yeah, and like look fake.
Yeah, that you can like use as,
As a
table.
shelf?
Yeah,
Yeah.
as a shelf. You don't
Yeah.
want shelves, right? And you want. Okay, so here's the thing with boobs. Like, yeah, do I want bigger boobs? Sure. Am I going to get them? No. Because I don't want to reduce the number of clothes that are available to me in my closet because it's going to be too busty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I think it's good to like not actually have big boobs, because a lot more clothes are accessible to you. And also because a lot of the things right now, it's like crop tops or just like not thick material, just
Mhm.
like lightweight knits and like and cotton.
What are you going to do?
things,
Have
you
under
know?
boob because you're over boob?
Yeah.
And like tense out?
Yeah.
Ew.
No. Yeah, I would say Maybe actually, you know what's probably more in is a lift rather than an implant.
Oh. Yeah, I do feel like implants are a little dated.
Yeah,
What's a lift?
where they just like lift them up.
Oh, I would like that.
Yeah, like I would probably do that because I would also say a lot of people are getting their implants out because they're leaking and people are getting really sick from them.
I knew this girl. She had that and she almost died.
Oof. Yeah, you hear a lot about that because I mean you're putting something foreign into your body that's not supposed to be there, so
I know.
it makes sense that wouldn't be great for you.
I don't want another thing in my life that could potentially go wrong. Like if you have extensions and you're fucking like you missed an appointment and your tracks are showing and like, you know, I don't want to always constantly be worrying like, oh, am I leaking?
Right?
Like,
Exactly.
although I did see and get to touch a pair of teardrops and it was perfection. So
They feel real.
I don't know. I wasn't like feeling up.
Yeah.
I just like I was uncomfortable. It was in the stall at a wedding.
You're like,
I don't know. I've never really touched boobs before, but this feels full. I don't know. It just looked fantastic. But is that for me? No, because I can wear a push-up bra and be fine.
same. If I would go back to weighing like 20 more pounds, then I'd have boobs again.
Same. I was drinking like whole milk cappuccinos.
That's disgusting.
They like, yeah,
Ew.
it was like, yeah, it was pretty gross. But they were filling out like just after a week of drinking like cappuccinos at my
Milk.
work.
Whole milk. That makes it sound like you're literally filling up your boobs with like whole milk.
They're milkers.
Yeah.
I'm putting milk back into my milkers. Milk, you gotta milk this
I'll milk it.
for all that it's worth. 13.7, 97% males. So drink up. Okay. What else?
On that note,
We don't have any more questions.
No, that's
yes,
it.
we do.
No, we do not.
Okay.
What do you think? Are boob jobs in or out?
From our tits to yours.
Yeah.
I can't believe I said that.
All right, share this with your bestie.
Anybody.
Your busty bestie.
Fire.
Yeah.
So fire.
I'll see you next week.
Bye.
Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.